Buying a vehicle in the Wabash Valley has never been so easy. Just point, click, and take your pick at DorsetAutomotive.com. New or pre-owned, you call the shots. Go ahead and give it a try. Point, click, and take your pick now at DorsetAutomotive.com.
He's a talent.
That's a great players do. DJ is very, very difficult to guard. From knowing him and recruiting him back in high school, he's just improved tremendously. His body, I kind of question, would he be able to put up with the rigors of how they play here at Evansville and how hard he's got to work to get shots. But I just commend him for what he's done and what Marty and the staff have done with him. Really good player. Now, he's got three guys screening for him. You got Big Mock down there, and you got some guy with the ball that's a very good passer like a Blake Simmons, and they're really looking for him. So you can't just guard him with one guy. And Christian's a tremendous defender, so's Devontae, so's Everett. And we really did a good job for the most part of it, but sometimes good players make big plays, and the score was 42-42 with about 7 minutes left. You're right where you want on the road against one of the best teams in the league, and we just didn't finish. They got 28 points after that, and we let some missed shots and some poor offense affect our defense, but they're not going to be many teams winning it.
You talked about the defense, and it was good. Is it hard to maintain that defensive effort? Sometimes we talk about offense leading to bad defense, but when the offense wasn't working and you have to maintain the defense at the level you did, is that just hard to do for
It is hard. I think it's hard for any team, but the maturity of the team, they'll keep guarding. And I thought the beginning of the game, even though we turned it over early, I think 4 of our first 6 possessions, we kept guarding. And they were getting to the free throw line a lot. It was 41-14. I think it was 20-5 at halftime at free throws. But we kept guarding, we kept grinding, and we made a couple shots. And we wanted to come out in the second half and make them guard us a little bit more. And I thought we quick shot, and we just couldn't make anything. And I think if you make those, you maintain your lead a little bit, and probably right down the stretch, it's come to do a last possession. But hey, you credit them. Very mature, very good, very well coached basketball team that just made more plays down the stretch.
Evansville went zone in the second half for much of that period where he struggled to score. Does that get in the guys' heads sometimes? I mean, they've struggled against zones this year, and it looked like it did tonight.
I think sometimes you miss a couple shots, and I think if you're a competitor and a good shooter and you're tough, you never worry about that. I don't think DJ Ballantyne worries until the buzzer sounds. He's going to keep trying to give it to you. And we're tough to guard, a little bit there and getting by him and penetrating and doing those things. It went to zone. We stood a little bit. Thought we settled for quick threes. We quit making penetrating passes into the paint and penetrating cuts. And I don't know that was the cause of anything, because we didn't make any shots the whole second half anyway.